So they were picking up the flakes and start eating the flakes. And that was bad. It was really bad. The islands was gone. One of the islands was gone. People were sick.
My name is Marlon Laren.
I'm Stan Sampson. I'm pastoring one of the churches here in town, Marshallese churches. It's called the Dubuque Paradise Church.
My name is Irene Sigraman. I was raised in the Marshall Islands, grew up in both federated states of Micronesia.
The Marshall Islands are two chains of 29 coral atolls located between Hawaii and Australia. The Marshall Islands have been occupied by the Pacific Islanders since the 2nd millennium BCE. In 1914, Japan began to occupy the Marshall Islands with military bases. In February of 1944, the United States defeated the Japanese troops and turned the Japanese military bases into their own. With the wake of nuclear weapons, the United States began testing of nuclear bombs. Because of its remote location and sparse population, the United States planned to test powerful nuclear bombs on the Marshall Islands. From 1946 to 1958, 67 nuclear tests were conducted on parts of the Marshall Islands. The effects of the nuclear testing on the Marshall Islands would soon be discovered as detrimental to their health and well-being.
54 years ago, after World War II, you probably studied this, the bombing that was dropped on the islands. My mother was one of the kids that were outside playing, and here comes snow.
After the fallout, the kids were playing, and they were like splashing all the powders, fallouts, saying, "Oh, it says we have bread falling from the heaven, like flour," which we today we thought, well, snow.
They thought it was snow or the flakes, so they were picking up the flakes and start eating the flakes. And that was bad. It was really bad. The islands was gone. One of the islands was gone. People were sick, died. It's just something that it's been a scar.
I don't think it will go away. Right now we're teaching our children how the nuclear tests will affect most of the people they're talking about affect the islands. Well, I would say not just the islands, but affect the human being, all the people, especially their future. There's no hope for us, and it's never gonna be like go away from our heart. That's what we've been teach our children.
One-third of the Marshallese population now resides in Oregon, Iowa, Washington, and Arkansas.
You know, more are still learning about us. Some still don't even know about us. Like, I was in this one meeting and this person had no idea about the Marshall Islanders, because I was trying to explain some of the projects that I'm working on. And, you know, like, and this person was a mentor, so it was kind of like, okay, he won't be able to understand me because he doesn't know much about the culture, or who are the Marshall Islanders, who are the Marshallese. And so that was kind of tough for me to try and explain my mission.
I'm afraid we will lose our culture, especially our language. You can't use your young generation to be your interpreter or translator. They don't speak our language anymore.
That's been a struggle where employers ask for I-94. And when we don't have that I-94, some of us don't work. We can't work. And then now we can't apply for health care or like insurance through our employer. I do a lot of the translation for this school district and for the community too. And sometimes translation can be a struggle for the Marshallese to get a grasp of, because like I'll just do an example, like what is website, you know?
You know, it's hard. I have to repeat what I'm saying. I repeated what I say in both languages. But other than that, I think we are adapting to the language too. The older folks, they are adapting to the language.
People at my age, there's kind of barrier, but our new generation, they can just go on but the problem is they can go online and do whatever, and they do speak English better. But our old generation is the main problem, because our age, we never go to school and technology, never learn.
Please help in raising awareness of the Marshallese community in Dubuque. You can do this by sharing this video and going to www.clarke.edu/AVIE Marshallese. At that web link, you can learn how to sign petitions to help get the Marshallese language on translating apps used in local hospitals and clinics in the Dubuque area.
Everywhere I go, I just want to introduce this small community, small people. These are very, very nice people. These are very respectful people. They like to, you know, like others. They want to come here for opportunities. They just want to be fit in. They just want to the Dubuque to know that we're here, and we're here to be part of the community, be part of the town, and just being Marshallese.
The sun